Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by AOL Music and Spinner.com, where you can get free MP3s, exclusive interviews, and more. Video bandwidth for the Daily Giz Wiz is provided by Cashfly at CACHEFLY.com. It's time for the Daily Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DiBartolo. This is episode 1080 for Friday, April 30th, 2010, the Samsung Junior Microwave Oven.
And now, get ready for Dick.
It's the end of the month, the end of the week. But unfortunately, it's not the end of the Daily Giz Wiz. We're just beginning.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the Gadget Guy, Dickie D.
Leo, how you doing?
April 30th. The end of, you know what's happening today, sometime a little later on today?
What?
My iPad 3G should arrive.
Oh, didn't they get put off a little bit?
They did if you ordered it later. If you ordered it now, they said May 7th. But if you ordered originally, which I did, I think I got in line. I got an email from Apple saying, no, you'll get it by the end of the month. So they said April 30th.
Oh.
April 30th.
So next Tuesday then.
Well, as we tape this, it will arrive April 30th. But you're right. It might be I could do. I already did the iPad. I'll do a little update on the iPad.
An
3D. You know what? The only thing that's going to be at all interesting is if they fix the Wi-Fi problems, if the 3G works pretty well and how well, and what the battery life impact is of having 3G.
Well, you'll know all that.
You know,
soon. They
canceled one of my orders. Did I tell you this?
No.
So apparently there's still limits on how many iPads you can buy. And I'm probably the only person in the country who has gone up against this limit, but there is a limit. So I bought two. Remember, I bought two, one for Lisa Tickled Pink and one for her follower. And then so that was all they could order. And then I had one of my staff order two more on their account. So that's how we got one more for the office and one more for me. Then after I got mine, I realized I wanted the 3G. So I ordered a 3G. And then I thought this would be great for my 80-year-old father-in-law who is, he doesn't need a full computer. So I ordered one for him. And then I ordered one more because we'd had a school auction and I threw in an iPad to stimulate some bidding.
You're the most generous person.
Well, it's charity. It's for charity.
With strangers.
Well, here's the bad news, Dick. This fifth one, I ordered it, went through. I thought, oh, great. I got an email just the other day saying, you can't have it. We canceled your order because you've ordered too many.
Oh, so the limit was 4?
Apparently the limit is 4 for now because they're having they can't make enough. So I can't.
Maybe they thought you were selling them. I don't get it. And also, they should recognize your name.
Well, I don't know. Anyway. So
I guess they recognize your name. They wouldn't have sent you the first one.
So there is a limit to how many you can buy. They're really running short on these things.
Oh yeah, they were a big hit.
I think they were very successful. They said they're going to be delayed in Europe and so forth. When do you think? Yes. When do you think the iPad will make it to Dick's Gadget Warehouse?
Oh, it's going to be a long time. I'm going to.
I should send you one for the warehouse.
Yes, exactly. I would wait a few months. No, it's probably. Don't you think it's going to be like the iPod, where it's just going to keep changing, changing? It's not going to. Yeah. It's not going to just. Vanish.
So would you? That's interesting. Would you put an original iPod in the Gadget Warehouse?
Oh, an original? Yes. Yeah, it could be.
I have one here. I have one. I have the original 5-gig iPad. It's in my little cabinet back here.
Well, if you already done it.
It's not really a Gadget Warehouse, though, because they're still making them, right?
Yeah, exactly. It
has to be something nobody makes anymore.
Although, occasionally you'll find something like a mouse rug Who would have dreamt that a guy making little mini rugs for your mouse for $20 10, 11 years ago would people still email me saying, Dick, he's still selling them at Best Buy. I mean, there's a man who lucked in. I mean, to have something that is still being produced after 11 years is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I have a gadget that is not being produced after 11
It's all over.
It's all over. Also, this is interesting. Maybe you have insight into this. I don't know. When a company creates a whole new category, you'll find that everybody jumps on the bandwagon so fast that I'm wondering if someone says out an idea to all the companies and goes, you know what? No one's doing this. And the category I'm talking about, this is 1998, when all the major companies came out with mini microwaves. Now, Sharp had something called the half pint, which I am amazed to find is still in the marketplace. Really? Outrageously priced. It's $170. The one that I have, and there's still one good use for it. Mine is called the Samsung Junior. Now, the Junior is powered by 500 watts. So 500 watts
That's
for a micro.
Small, right?
Small. Yeah, it's like if you bought the Easy Bake Oven, then you wanted a microwave. The 500 watt microwave is like the Easy Bake version of a microwave oven. It's really small. The microwave itself is so tiny, a big dinner plate won't fit in it. There's no turntable. And everybody thought, we're going to hit the college market with this. There are only 3 buttons. Pizza. Let me look on the thing. Pizza was one.
It would have to be one slice.
Pizza, popcorn, and beverage. You know,
like a tea,
if you want to eat your beer. Yeah, exactly.
Heat your beer, hot beer, nothing like it.
Right. There's no power level because you don't want to go down any lower than 500 watts. It was a little cube, like 12 by 12 by 12 inches. But I took it out of the warehouse because it turns out to be a great little unit for my boat, where you don't have a lot of power.
Yeah.
I don't have
an RV or something. Yeah,
that's exactly. When I was doing research, I found a couple people going, "Whatever happened to the little Samsung Junior? It fit behind my steering wheel. It fit behind my the seat of the car. I could use an inverter because it only used 500 watts. But the only mini microwave that I can still find is the half pint from Sharp. And again, if you buy a device that they produce very few of, you will pay a premium price. Like I said, I was finding it at $150, $160. And you can buy, if you want a regular sized microwave, you can buy a really decent microwave.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Under $100.
Right.
You know, something with 1,000 watts, not 500 watts. But anyway, the door, it's just a solid door. You can't look in.
Oh, you can't look in.
No. You know, if I'm going for a boat ride for about an hour, you could put like a frozen dinner in there.
Say, how long does it take to boil a cup of water in that thing?
About 8 minutes. Oh, yeah,
That's ridiculous.
The timer only goes up to 15 minutes. All it has is a minute button and a second button. That's how you put in what you want to cook. But like I said, at least I know it's not going to blow a circuit breaker at the marina, and right. I can use my TV at the same time. But anyway, it was back in 1998 when I got my Samsung Junior. No longer around, but if you want a tiny little microwave, you can look at the Sharp half pint, which does have a revolving turntable, but wildly expensive.
The Dr. Mom says the college dorms also have that limit. She says the UC San Diego dorms will only allow 500 watts. So it could be a dorm.
Oh, really?
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Someone just.
In fact, if you want to send that to me for Abby.
1880s.
Yeah, right. If you want to send that to me for Abby for her dorm.
Oh, she's got to take the boat with it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go.
Abby's going to a newer college, right?
No. She's going to an older college.
Oh, okay.
Bard. You've heard of Bard.
Yeah.
Bard is in Upper New York State. It's just it's a couple of hours. It's a $14 train ride from your house. So expect Abby to visit.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? I told her about the upside down cake. She's very excited about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, she can stay on the boat.
No,
got a microwave.
You know what? She will. One of the things I'm excited about that she will. It's so close to Manhattan, and so many kids from Manhattan go there. So many of the professors are from Manhattan. She will be spending a lot of time in New York, which means I'll be spending a lot of time in New York.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm happy about that. Yeah, really happy.
You'll come and you'll ride the new elevator at the Gadget warehouse.
So was it a big production putting in the new elevator, or they just cut the chain to the old one?
Service for 6 months.
You had to walk up?
You had to take the freight elevator.
Oh, okay.
And also, you know, it now has a logical push-button system. The old system was it went to the floors in the order that people pushed a button. So in other words, if you were on 2, and as you got in the elevator, you were going down, and someone on 12 hit the button first, you were going to 12. And then down to 2.
That's what happened to us.
Yes.
We were halfway. We're almost to our floor. And then all of a sudden, we started going back up.
Yes. It said, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'll get this guy. Oh, wait. Oh, where did you want to? Yes. And now it even has little numbers that light up to tell you where you are. Before you had to look out and watch the numbers go by the open gate, you know. Anyway, it's great fun. It's still the interior is still the warehouse, the brick.
I love it. I've got to come up and see it again.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Abby's school starts for her early.
She could stay at the warehouse, Leo, this room.
From what I've heard about the dorms at Bard, she might do better at the warehouse, to be honest with you. She goes up like August 7th is when you move in. You move in very early.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, so we'll be going out. We're going to spend the week in New York State August 7th. And maybe I'll do...
The entire state, or will you come to the
everywhere. Well, no,
okay. Is
we'll
Jen
be
coming
upstate.
in?
Yeah, Jen's coming. Everybody's coming.
Oh.
We got to come down. We'll fly into Manhattan. Maybe we'll take an extra day in Manhattan. You know, I was thinking maybe I could do the GizWiz live with you.
Nice.
Wouldn't that be fun in the GizWiz studios?
Disneyland. Yes.
Yeah. So that'd be fun. So yeah, you're gonna see more of me, Dick.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm very excited. So there was this. Now, what that was the you say they still sell the Sharp little tiny half pint.
The half pint.
But this wasn't a half pint.
No, my gadget is the Samsung Junior.
Junior.
Long gone.
Long gone Samsung Junior. You know who else is long gone? But thank goodness we have recordings. The recordings live on. Well, this Daily Giz Wiz. I think this might have been our first jingle back in 1937, I believe it was. Here, listen to this.
Here come the letters, those lovely letters. Here come the GizWiz letters now.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's when we were on WPIX.
WPIX, that's right.
Yeah, we were originally a black and white television show.
Yep.
And then you said, you know, let's take this on the World Wide Web.
And then, of course, that was 1943, and you had no idea what I was talking about.
No, neither. There were only 2 people on the web. It was you and Woz. I said, Leo, I don't want to just do a show for Woz. Let's wait till we get some more people.
So we did, and now there's 10 people who listen to every episode.
Yep. Every episode.
So great. Thanks to Dan Luters for that one. Another great Dan Luters convention. I love that. He's amazing.
Luters.
Letter.
Letter is, this man is very kind of him. Kevin Kapinos, Kapinos. I have a question about a recent episode in which Leo said that using the tool that speeds up the audio feed doesn't give TWiT credit. I use Linux and Rhythmbox, the Rhythmbox player, instead of iTunes. You only mention that you get credit by subscribing to iTunes or Google Listen.
No, that's not true.
Oh, okay.
If you subscribe to our
Rhythmbox,
no, that's fine. If you subscribe to our I thought I was clear. Maybe I wasn't. If you subscribe to our RSS feed, it's fine. The problem with PodShifter is it makes a new RSS feed that points to files on its server. But as long as you use RSS feed, the standard, leo.am/podcast/DGW as the URL, you put that in whatever you use to get podcasts, it doesn't matter. That's fine.
Yes, I got 3 or 4 people. It was very kind of them.
I guess
saying,
that wasn't clear.
I want to make sure that you guys are getting credit.
Yeah. No, I just want to make
you
clear.
You can listen to Rhythm Box with the official feed.
Absolutely.
And Kevin, we do get credit.
We get, as long as you use the official feed. It's the ones you want to watch out for are the ones that don't use our feed. Even then, that's okay if they get the file from the same place. But if they change the file, or they, in the case of PodShifter, in order to speed it up, they actually take the file, re-encode it, save it on their servers, and you're getting it from them, not from us. So we only get counted for 1 download, no matter how many people use PodShifter. Fortunately, it's very it's a small. It's not a big deal. It's maybe a few hundred at most. So I'm not too worried about it.
I scoff at them.
I scoff at you. And if it's really important to you to have that speed up, by all means do it. But if there's no other compelling reason for you to use, something that use a standard podcast aggregator with a standard feed, and we'll be happy.
Yeah, they don't want to miss a word of this anyway.
Oh, why speed it up? It's better slow.
Yes.
If we could slow it, we would. Dick, can you believe how fast this week went?
It went so fast that, like, in a few days, we'll be doing it again.
We are starting our Saturday recordings, starting on Saturday. Well, if you're listening to the download of this, it's already gone, April 24th. Our next one, if you're listening now, will be tomorrow, May 1st, May Day.
Oh, May Day. Oh, last time to play the What the Heck Is It game.
Are we at the end of the line?
Yeah, April 30th.
Oh, yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so go to GizWiz.Biz and click on What the Heck Is It? You could win one of 36 copies, autographed copies of Mad Magazine.
Absolutely. Last chance to figure out what that doohickey is, and then a new one starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And if you want to watch us do the show live, starting April 24th, you can watch live at about 2:15 Pacific time, 5:15 Eastern. That's 21:15 UTC at live.twit.tv every Saturday. That's when we're going to start doing the GizWiz.
I like it.
Yeah. Thank you, Dickie D. And I will see you next week.
I'll be here.
DAILY.